Not everything in a bad habit is wrong, okay? So instead of a drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from your habit? Easy. Fume is an innovative, award-winning flavored air device that does just that. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. I personally think that the Fume looks chic. Like it looks like really cool. Like you look dope. Stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Fume is easy. Join Fume in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head to tryfume.com and use code RIVALRY to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfum.com and use code RIVALRY to save an additional 10% off your order today. Head to tryfume.com/rivalry and use code rivalry to save an additional 10% off your order today.
Hey guys, again, Bob the Drag Queen. I'm going to be in Atlanta at the Atlanta Symphony on December 30th, the eve of New Year's Eve. Please spend your time with me. You can go to seethedragqueen.com to hear some hilarious jokes, and maybe I'll wear like a festive Christmas outfit.
And guys, you can catch me in Orlando and Tampa. I'm going to be at the Orlando Improv on December 6th and the Tampa Improv on December 7th. So if you in Florida, come see your girl Monet Exchange, because I'm retiring these jokes, y'all. This year, this is the last time you can hear these motherfucking jokes. So come see me do these jokes in Orlando and Tampa. And y'all, Sibling Rivalry Live is coming to San Francisco at the Castro Theater on January 5th. Now, I know we have had some, we swear, this is the final day. We will be in San Francisco on January 5th for Sibling Rivalry Live. So snatch up these last tickets and sell us the fuck out.
Macaroni.
Hi, Bob.
How was
you?
your time at the New York Comedy Festival?
It was pretty amazing. Performing in Brooklyn was amazing. Thank you guys for buying tickets. Thank you guys for buying tickets and selling a girl out. I really appreciate it. A lot of friends and family came out, and it was really great. I filmed in my time in New York. I really do miss New York. Oh, I did. I filmed the video with Nick Smith. It's coming out. It might be out right now. It's coming out soon. Whatever. And at the house, I was like, Bob, you and I should buy this house together. But Bob was like, well, we ain't buy this house right now, girl. We'll do that later. But
I don't know. I don't know what Monet think I'm doing over here, but I'm not sitting on piles of cash, bitch, to be buying houses I'm not going to live in.
I mean, but what we could do is buy it and we could rent it out and make coin.
Bitch, I'm not trying to buy no investment property. Do you think that real estate and investment properties are an easy gig? Being a landlord is not easy. It is incredibly hard. I'm not trying to fucking be no goddamn landlord or be no Airbnb person under any.
I don't think you can Airbnb. New York has like a weird Airbnb law. It's not that cut and dry and easy. Like New York is weird.
Also, the other part of that too is that I was thinking more and more about this apartment and how I'm not. Like, the only way that I would move into that house with you and have it split so and so is if the master bedroom, the primary bedroom, was like a workspace, and then we each claimed a room. Because like, what you gonna be in the primary bedroom?
I would be okay with you being in there.
Bitch, you shut your lying ass up.
What are you talking about?
Shut your lying ass up. When we were in the wherever the fuck we were. Where's not the Alps? Where's it snowing at?
Aspen.
We're in Aspen. Monet was like, I have to have the biggest bedroom. I have to.
No, I did not say that.
Then how'd you end up with the biggest bedroom?
Because first of all, we did it very fair. We all went in there, and then people just put their stuff places.
Is that fair?
I mean, what, people just put their things there anywhere? Yes, that is the fairest way to do it.
This isn't the first episode of Real World, Monet. That's not how things work, bitch. This is not just everyone running the house throwing your bags down and shit.
I know. I don't know
how you. It was also it was decided before we got up there. Because you were like, well, me and Andy just started dating, and we just wiggy when you have a big wound to ourselves. And I
No,
need
we
a
did
private
not.
bathroom.
I know I did not say that. You're full of it. I know I did not say that.
Yeah, and I want to have romance. And how am I going to have sex in a small wound?
No one said all that. And I know for a fact I did not say the Andy thing. You're literally making that up.
You expect me to have sex in a small room?
But if it was you give it to Kennedy. You don't care where you sleep. Also, Bob, you
I
literally like
do care where I sleep.
you literally like, but Bob, you literally like it doesn't matter, like whatever. Like you don't have an
No,
opinion. So
what
if,
no, what I said was it's not worth fighting over. I said, "Girl, you can have it, but it's not worth fighting over." I didn't say it doesn't matter, whatever. I said, "Well, it ain't." I said, "I don't want enough to fight over it." That's what I
mm,
said.
okay, and so if someone doesn't want to fight over it, someone does,
Well,
then
which
the
one is
person that
it?
wants to
Was it
fight
I
over
said
it
it doesn't
gets it.
matter, or was it put your bags down first? Which one was it? Because you changed the story up twice
It was put
already.
the bad on first, but let's go with your reality. I'm gonna say if it didn't, if you don't want to fight over it, and I did, so then
Bitch,
work. So
you're
if
the
it was,
one who said the whole me being like it doesn't matter, it's whatever. You enter that into the chat, not me. You enter that into the
but
chat.
and you just confirmed it was true.
No, I didn't. What happened was we were talking about it beforehand, and you were like, "I want the biggest room," and I said, "It's not worth fighting over." Is what I said.
Great. So then everyone got what they wanted.
So which one is it, Monet? Was it we just ran in and put our bags down, or did the conversation have? Which one was it?
I think it was when okay, here's what I'm saying. I think it was just run and put your bags wherever. That's my recollection of it. But if you saying that's not what has happened, I'm open to hearing what you think. And to what you
Then why did
said,
you say the other thing? Why did you say that I said it's not? I don't care. I'll sleep wherever. Why did you say that if it was just run and put your bags
because
down? Why did you?
that was my version of you being like, it's not, I don't want to fight over it.
So you just made up a scenario.
Yeah, like we do a lot on this podcast.
Yeah, you made it up the first time when you said because you know what? Because Jacob was there, and Jacob remembers too.
Well, no, because we've all seen anything something about Bob. Jacob be my man, all up and down this motherfucking podcast. We already know where Jacob gonna
Jacob's
be
the,
at.
Jacob's the truth, the truth, the truth. Which is also how
No,
on the tour bus we ended up rotating the back room because Monet tried to take it for herself.
no, I did not. See, that's how I know you're lying. That's how I know,
I
Bob.
said this
Okay,
is
y'all,
crazy.
as my name is Monet, but the fucking exchange.
Your name's Kevin
I
Burton.
literally
Continue.
thought of the idea of splitting
Monet's
it,
like, as my
and I was
legal name is Monet.
I literally thought I brought up the idea of splitting it, and I was like, Bob, do you want to take it first? And then Bob was like, Monet, what's your angle here? I'm like, I don't have an angle. I was like, you take it first because Andy's gonna come like halfway through, then we can switch then, and then him and I can have the big room. But it was my idea to
So you did have an
split the big
angle.
room.
So you did have an angle.
It's not an it's not an angle.
So you did have an angle.
Ankle my fucking balls to the top of your forehead. That's what I want you to do.
Are you wearing pants? Oh, they're shorts. But also, I mentioned that I was like, before we even got before Monet. Actually, the truth is, I was doing a bit just now, but before Monet even got to try to colonize the back room with her run and put a flag down, but I put a flag in it. Damn, bitch, is you British? I I instead was like, what we should do is we should rotate it. And then Monet said, "Would you like to take the room first?" And then I said, "What's your angle?" And she goes, "Well, I
No,
don't have an
because
angle,
here's
but I."
what
And Monet goes, "Wait, let me finish mine." Then Monet goes, "I don't have an angle, but I did already plan to have Andy come on the last half of the day at the exact halfway mark. I don't have an angle though, but I do already happen to plan to have my boyfriend magically show up on the halfway mark.
magically.
So what's your
Bob
angle,
is
bitch?
also,
This is advisory, not rivalry."
I know, bitch. Are you sipping on some scissor? I can't even. It looked like I got a nipple on this bottle. What was
Do you know
gonna
Scissors
happen was we had
is
two.
Scissors a Muslim?
Is what?
I think she is. I think Scissors is Muslim.
Yeah, she was
I
raised
didn't know that.
Muslim. Well, her father was Muslim, and her father is Muslim, and her mom was Catholic. So she had both.
I was like,
What?
2 dads? And the gay 2 gay dads? Oh my god.
Gay
Sister better
Muslim dad.
work. Sister is
So
the
she was.
most progressive. Sister got a 2 gay vegan non-binary dad Muslim.
Anyway, the bus thing is not even worth it now. We're so far. We need to get into that advice. We are 10 minutes into the
And real quick,
episode,
do you know
and no one.
other famous who I didn't know are Muslim? Shaquille O'Neal.
I didn't know that.
Um Ice Cube.
Lindsay Lohan.
She's
Lindsay's
Muslim?
Muslim?
Yeah, you don't remember the saga when Lindsay Lohan converted to Islam?
No, I don't.
Is
I
she
don't know
still
this.
is she still Muslim?
I don't know. Lindsay
Well,
Lohan.
I mean, I think Shaq and and Ice Cube are a Nation of Islam.
Wait, Ice Cube is Muslim?
Yeah, Nation of Islam.
Wow. Lindsay Lohan, Muslim. Did she revert to Islam? She better.
Oh, she. Liz, there doesn't seem to be a definitive answer. Lindsay Lohan. It's all like, is she Muslim? All right. Well, let's go ahead and do some questions.
No, I'll start the questions. Guys, we're going to start the advisory now. Jacob, thank you so much.
Hey, Bob and
Nobody can start
Monet.
with her.
My name is Patrick. I'm 20 years old and I currently live in Northern Virginia. So my question for you guys is, how do I go about this? So I've been to some conventions here in the DC, DMV area, and there were some drag queens there. It was a very great event. I loved it. And I was so excited because I really wanted to hand a queen a tip. However, the convention I went to, since it was such a large scale event, I've never got the chance to even hand a queen a tip by hand while they perform. So how do you guys feel about touching tips and things like that? What's the drag etiquette? What's the etiquette of the tip person, the tipper? How do I go about that? Love you guys, and just kind of tell me, what should I do?
Bitch, drag queens love money. If you have money to give a drag queen, she will take it, okay? And if it is a big venue and you can't get to the stage or you can't throw hard enough, because another thing someone do is if they're too far, they'll ball up the dollar and they'll chuck it at the stage, and then when the queen's counting her tips later, she'll uncrumple it. So that's the thing. But if you can't throw it and they're too far, I would venture to guess that your queen is on Venmo or Cash App. If you see her name on the screen, just like search her Instagram, and I'm sure there's a link tree for it, and you can find a tipper that way. And then if you are in close proximity and you can tip the queen, do not play with this motherfucking money in front of this girl, okay? Don't try to be cute. Don't try to think like you being sexy and put it in your mouth and tease her, especially for a motherfucking dollar. Now, if you have a $20 bill, you can give me a little dance. Not too much though. Not too much. You can just do just a little tease, a little. I will allow a little something, but very very little. Okay. Now if you have $100 bill, we can dance a little bit. Okay. But even with that, never do too much, because then I'm gonna get irritated and I'm gonna snatch the money, and then you're gonna have a bad night. And I have the microphone. I'm the queen. I'm always gonna win. So don't ever do too much. Be respectful with the sip, okay? Because I like your money. I don't need your money. Period.
Jesus, Monet is fighting. Patrick, I second what Monet says. If you have a big tip, I actually like to. I think it's cute for you to show the audience that you're tipping a big amount, because it could encourage them. Show them a 20. Show the audience, look, y'all, this is $20, and then hand it to her. But don't the what you really should not do. And I hope you're watching, because this is a very important visual moment that you need to see. Do not do this with the tip. Don't do that. One snatch back, and I've moved on. One time I got into this interaction with this guy where he came up to the stage and he put $100 out. Show everyone $100, and I grabbed the other part of the $100, and then he would not let go. And then he was joking, and then he pulled out a $5 bill. Oh baby, you think I let go of that fucking dollar? He and I were tug of warring with this $100 bill. And then we were going back and forth, and I was like, I'm not letting this go. I rip the $100 bill in half. He has half of it. I have half of it. He's now upset. He's not going to give me the other half. I take the half in my hand. I ball it up. I swallow it, and I chug it down with water. I said, now no one has $100, bitch. That is
wow,
a true
that is
fucking story.
insane.
Don't come up here playing with me, no motherfucking money. It's gonna cost you $100, baby. I hope it was worth the price of admission to play in my face on this stage in front of all these people. And you know what? And he didn't do it again. He set his ass down. He might have left.
And your gastrointestinal tract has never the most expensive. The most expensive.
It went through me easier than that cheese you had last night. It went through easier than that.
You swallowed it and ate it? Ugh.
Yep, right in front of his face. Right in front of his face.
This from the same, like, Monet, stop putting that money in your mouth. This from you?
I've never said that to you. I've never said that to
Yes, you
you.
did. Yes, you did.
When?
You
When?
absolutely did. But back in the city, it's
When?
like Monet, I really don't think you should put money in your mouth. Yes, you absolutely did.
I never said that to you, Monet. Monet
Yes,
just
I
be
used to do
making
a
up shit. I'm
bit.
doing.
I used to do a bit when I was, especially at Monster, I would take money, I would like put it in my mouth for some type of whatever. And Monet, you really should not put that money in your mouth. You absolutely did. 1000%.
Monet just be. Let me tell y'all. I've seen it on this podcast live. Monet makes up scenarios of things I've
I
said,
mean,
things that I have never said once in my life, and then she just asserts with all of her might that I 100% said it, even if I have never uttered those words a day in my natural born life. And that is the Monet way, honey. But also, I want to say real quick, drag queens do love getting tips. I used to have a bit in my show. Say you can tip me now. You can tip me during the show. You can tip me after the show. If you see me in line at Chipotle tomorrow, bitch, make it rain. Like you can always tip me. It is weird though. If I'm out of drag at another queen show, do not tip me.
yeah, that's weird.
Even if you've always wanted to tip off a drag queen, if I'm sitting at watching someone else show out of drag, don't tip me. Tip the queen. Tip the one who's performing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
It is
also
weird.
Venmo
It is
is never
weird
too
to tip a
late.
queen at drag con though.
You said it's weird. What?
The tip of queen at DragCon who's like not performing, like she's walking around. I mean, she'll probably still take it. I mean,
Oh, I'll take
I
it.
imagine if you give a queen $1 at any point in time, she'll take it. But it can be a little strange to walk up to a queen with $1 if she's not performing
I don't
at
mind.
a club.
If you see me out, you want to give me $1, maybe not $1. If you got a 10 or more, I'll take it outside.
But also, I used to do disgusting stuff at shows all the time. That's why I feel like I wouldn't be like, don't do that. I used to fucking always be doing some bull. I used to lick the patrons' faces or something. Or I used to lick dollars and put them on my forehead. I used to do it all the time. Well, I usually but it's usually already sweaty though, so I don't have to like lick the dollar.
Right.
You guys say something, or we're ready for the next question?
No, I think we can go on to the next question, please, Jacob. Thank you so much.
Bob, hey Monet. Oh my god, I love you guys so much. So my question is, well, I'm a drag queen and I've been performing live for like a year now. And just the other day, we were doing a drag show. It was after the drag show. For reference, I was dressed up as Doja Cat from her Paint the Town Red video with like the half buzz cut hair, and like the feral shirt. So that's what I look like. And so I was just asking the bartenders. I was meeting up with people, and like they're like, "Oh my god, I love your show. I love your performance." I'm like, "Stop, thank you." And so I went to the bartender. I was like, "Hey, can I have a Sprite?" They're like, "Yeah, sure, girl, I got you." And so while they're pouring me a Sprite, this guy comes up and he's like, "Where is this?" But basically, he started hitting on me and asking for like my number, and I wasn't sure. He did smell like Monet's favorite kind of lettuce.
Cabbage.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it was very weird. I was like, I don't know if he knows that this is a drag show. He's like, "Where am I?" I'm like, yeah, they just had a drag show. And I gave him my number because he was asking for it. But I guess my question is, what is some advice for like drag queens like getting hit on? Like, what should I have done? Like, what's a good way to turn him down? Because I feel like when I'm in drag, I feel like I'm like in my work zone. Okay, anyways, but thank you. Love you guys both. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy to take this one. You are talking to someone who, in the business, a lot of people call chasers or clown fuckers. And what a lot of times they will do is they will act like they don't know you're a drag queen.
Mm-hmm.
There's also people people also do this a lot of time with trans women, where they'll talk to them and they'll act like they don't know they're trans women, even though they know for a fact that they are. So you're in a gay bar, you are watching drag queens, you are in a costume, and he's like, "Where am I?" Bitch, what do you mean, where am I? You know, he's playing dumb up front, so that down the line he can act like he didn't know that you have a penis. Is basically what he's doing. He wants
Mm-hmm.
to act like he does not know that once you get all the way down to nothing, he's completely shocked that you have a penis. And this can be, in
But
my opinion,
miraculously knows how to suck it perfectly.
yeah. In my opinion, this can be incredibly dangerous. You do not want to engage with anyone like this. A lot of clown fuckers or chasers they do know and they act like they know, and that's part. And they're like they're not doing it. They're not doing a performance. There's no kayfabe. There's no performance going on. Kayfabe is not the right word. There's no performance going on within this dynamic. They're just like, I like what I like, and I want to like that. And and if you're a lot of, it's not uncommon for drag performers to dabble in having sex in drag. It's actually incredibly common. There's a lot of men who are attracted to uh drag. Sometimes I don't think they can really know that drag and trans women are not a perfect circle in the Venn diagram. You know what I mean? There's overlap because there are trans women who do drag, and there are people who find that they're trans through drag. But all trans women are not drag queens, even though some trans women are drag queens. If that makes any sense at all. Um, but just know that like it can be messy because of the DL nature of it. But if they're one of the people who just loves fucking drag queens and they're cool with it and you're cool with it and they're not being weird about it, then fucking get painted up like a clown and ride some dingling. You know what I mean? Go to the circus, baby.
Yeah, I used to hook up with a lot of guys like what you were describing, and I used to have a lot of fun. I never found myself in a dangerous situation. That's not to say that they don't exist.
Weren't you in the
But
hallway with a bunch of
I
guys and you were like, weren't you in the hallway with a bunch of guys and like 12 of them came out of a room? You were running for your life and trying to get to the elevator, pressing the button crazy.
Yeah, I mean that was like on Grinder. Like we hooked we met we talked on Grinder, and I was like, I'm gonna come over. That could have happened if I was in drag or out of drag.
But I'm just
Um,
saying, you were like, I've never been in a dangerous situation because that account had like a little draggy on it, right?
yeah, but I had scary situations out of drag. Like I think it's just the nature
No,
of hooking up,
I was just saying you were like, I've
especially
never had a
via
dangerous situation. I
Craigslist.
was like, this was Craigslist.
Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Craigslist.
What was this,
I think
1991?
no, Craigslist was around up until what
I
2015.
know. I use Craigslist. I use
Did
Craigslist
you come on Craigslist really?
in
Nicole Byer and I were talking about this the other day, and I was like, she didn't know about the M for M, like there was more than just M
yeah,
for yeah, there was M for M, there was M for T, T for M, but I used to be up on all of those.
misconnection. M
Misconnection,
for TT, MTF for elemental P. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I used
girl,
to use Craigslist.
everything. QVC gummies, and then so we were, so yeah, so. So I've had a lot of fun in those situations. I think that they can be fun. I think that you have to like be discerning, right? I think that whether I was looking up in drag or out of drag, what
I just had a really embarrassing like moment in my body, and I'm embarrassed that I had this moment. And
you farted?
no, I ordered some chicken today, and then I was eating the chicken, but I was like, I'm full, so I just like I'm not gonna finish this because I don't usually eat leftovers that often. So I just put it outside, and then in this moment I thought to myself, I wonder if that chicken still
Well, don't be embarrassed by that. Whatever.
and I was gonna go check it. Even though it's not, it feels like digging through the trash. Even though it's not, but the bag is just sitting right outside my hotel door. But like the embarrassment of like,
I don't think
but
that's
also by the way, you know what
embarrassing.
I'm not ashamed to do? I will put my garbage in front of someone else's door.
Oh, I'm about to
Oh,
say, I cannot believe yours is right by your door. I go across the hall and 2 doors down, and I put it in front of theirs so it doesn't look up. Because well, when I order Uber Eats, I'm not ashamed to say this. You people think I routinely get place settings for 3 people. Like they'll give me 3 sets of knives and forks.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm not eating. I'm not putting this by my door, especially if it's KFC. I'm not putting KFC by my door. I am not under any circumstances putting an empty bag of KFC outside my door. Not doing it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I just think you just have to
I'm gonna check
use your
while
discernment.
you talk.
Yes, I think you have to use your discernment in that situation. Like whether I was hooking up in drag or out of drag, I was just kind of discerning, right? Based on how the conversation is going, I'm like kind of checking the temperature of like how I think it's going, or if I met somebody in person, like by cruising. Oh my god, there she is. But it's probably all cold and nasty though.
Chicken, chicken wings are fine cold.
That's
Yeah.
my man.
So that's your man. Your man. Your man. Your man. So just discern, like whether it was in drag or out of drag. I would always just like kind of check the temperature. If I met someone cruising, oh, I thought you told me
What do you
stop,
think?
bitch. Can I?
I'm trying to refocus.
Jesus. If I met someone cruising, I would like kind of like feel the vibe because it can be dangerous in drag or out of drag. You kind of just have to just check and just like be super alert and super aware. Like if you do not travel, don't travel this time just because he's hot and you're in drag. Like only host. Like keep to your things that you normally do in drag or out of drag that you feel keep you safe and generally you're fine. And even when I would bring motherfuckers to my house, I always had in my couch. I had a knife in my couch. In my bed, I had a fucking hammer and a knife on my bed. Like I have things that I felt to keep me safe, just in
Thank you.
case somebody got buck wild and crazy in my motherfucking apartment of my house. I'm like, you're going down.
Do you have anything in your apartment now?
No, Andy's. I mean, some people for Andy who's crazy.
And Andy's the thing. Andy's the thing.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, there's no one coming to my house right now. But I was
Oh,
saying,
I
I
was
should
like,
keep one for
Andy's your
Andy.
deterrent.
Andy
Not
about to
Andy
he trying to
being
go
a
crazy
deterrent.
one night. I'd be like, motherfucker, I will.
Bitch, if you just hurt Andy's feelings, just say something mean. Bitch, say something mean. Andy will be devastated for a week. Bitch, you don't need no fucking weapon. Bitch, a shitty look and Andy's down for the count. Be like,
that's my man. That was stick beside him.
and I'm a step. All right, what's our next question?
Hello, my name is Bethany and I am 28 and I was wanting advice on confidence and having confidence in situations where people are saying something you don't agree with. As far as like political beliefs or like just even, LGBTQ rights and things like that. If someone's saying something that whether they intend to or not is, racist, homophobic, anything like that, how to have the confidence to stick up for what you believe is right, especially in a work setting, is where I'm having this issue where my coworkers are casually saying things I definitely don't agree with. Thank you so much. Love you both.
Ooh, in the workplace, like amongst friends and work, I think that's two completely different. You have to handle that two separate ways. At work, you should go through the proper channels so that you do not get yourself in trouble or at will to be fired because if you have addressed someone's problematic behavior. I think that you need to be very careful with that because especially someone who is being racist, they probably have no they probably have no qualms with alerting the right people to get you in trouble for reprimanding them or for making observations about their racist comments or remarks or behavior. So I would say go through the right channel, which is maybe your manager first and human resources, blah, 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 blah. But if y'all are like really cool work friends, you may feel a little more comfortable being like, hey, Bob, that was low-key a little crazy for you to say. And then that will lead to a conversation. But if y'all are workplace acquaintances and y'all aren't work friends, honestly, even with work friends, I don't know, people are in 2023 people are crazy. And people, let me tell you, people who are racist hate being called out on their racist behavior. They know that they're doing it and they try to act like they're not doing it, and when they're called out they're like, what do you mean? And like that can cause a whole, so I would say go through the right channels. Do not try to do this on your own and address their behavior because you might get your ass fired.
I I don't know that I think that there are ways to address racism in the workplace without going through quote unquote the proper channels because you can address things that people are saying that are racist without addressing that person. So for example, if someone goes, I think that Muslims are terrorists in the workplace, you could easily be like, I have a lot of Muslim friends and none of them are terrorists. And just say it to the room. But like, I just want everyone to know, I actually have a lot of Muslim friends. None of them are terrorists.
That's true.
Not even one of
That's
them.
fair.
Literally not even a single one of them. So that's just my opinion on that. It doesn't have to be like, hey, it can just be like a counterpoint to say out loud.
That's fair.
And I've also noticed this thing where people say this. People say this often. I'm gonna give a little pushback on that. Have you heard that? People go that. People say
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna give a little pushback.
This happened.
on what
This
you're
happened
saying.
in Survivor. This guy said was there before. He was like, I had no experience. Like I went home first last time. This one girl, she was like, I'm gonna push back on that. But you had the experience. You came here. You had like. I was like, damn. But it's so cunty without being cunty.
Yeah. But I think it is certainly possible to just state your opinion also as your own opinion. And I can't imagine that saying in your workplace, I don't think Muslims are terrorists, or I don't think black people are dangerous, or I don't think Jewish people are greedy, or I don't think that, Asian people are blah 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 blah. Would warrant being reprimanded by human resources. I'd actually be really shocked if it ever did come to that. And obviously, we are in a world where Islamophobia and anti-Semitism are rampant right now. Obviously, because of what's going on in Palestine, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot.
I don't know. Like I used to wear nail polish at the Yale Club, and then one girl, like I wore my nail polish, and she commented that I didn't that she didn't say gay, but she was like, wearing nail polish is, I forget the word she used. It wasn't gay. Basically, her comment was basically saying like wearing nail polish is a very girly thing to do, which I knew she was talking about me, and I took offense to that. And I was like, well, and I addressed my other coworker that I was like, she's a hating ass bitch, and I don't think, and I can wear nail polish if I want to, even though I am gay. And then that's escalated. I mean, maybe because I said she was a hating ass bitch, we ended up, we have to have mediation, but maybe not escalate.
Did she say it in front of a lot of people?
Yeah, she said it in the break room.
And I can imagine being like, and I can also imagine being like, well, since we're all just stating our opinions in the break room, I know that there are, yes, lots of women do wear nail polish, and it probably is a girly thing to do, quote unquote. But I actually happen to know that a lot of people who aren't women and who aren't girls also paint their nails, and I think we all know that. Oh, look at that! That's proof right there. Look at that's crazy. 'Cause I'm not a
Meanwhile,
woman or a girl, and here I am.
I'm
Here with
fully
nail
going to be in
polish.
drag that night.
I had an issue with I was wearing nail polish when I worked at the Jekyll and Hyde Club, and one day the manager called me in the office, and he was like, you paint your nails? I noticed that your nails are painted." And baby, this was in my heavy activism day. I was ready to stand up. I was ready to stand 10 toes down and be like, I'll have that lots of people of lots of different gender expressions, men, women, and in between, paint their nails. And he was like, I have no problem painting your nails. They're chipped. They're always chipped. They don't look good. They look bad. So if you're going to paint your nails, can you maybe switch to gel polish since it doesn't chip? Bitch. He didn't say bitch. But honestly, he ate me up with that. He ate me because they were
But she's probably
always
like,
chipped.
so you paint your nails? And you're thinking about like, what OPI color is that? Is that desert shroom? Okay, good, thank you.
Well, it appears that you paint your nails, and I mean you. It looks like you're doing it yourself. That's the problem. No, he ate me up. Shout out to him.
Word.
What was his name? I can't remember his name. I am always on the road, and finding a good travel toothbrush that's high quality and affordable is very difficult. Most electric toothbrushes are big, they're clunky, and I'm so glad that I found the perfect lightweight and effective travel toothbrush. Quip's electric toothbrush has timed sonic vibrations with 30-second pulse to guide a dentist recommended 2-minute clean. Skip the batteries and snap into healthy habits with the new rechargeable electric toothbrush. All the features of the original Quip plus one magnetic charge that powers up to 3 months of brushing. Now, on top of your brushing, you can upgrade your Quip with a smart motor to earn amazing rewards like free refills, products, Target gift cards, and more. In addition to brush heads, Quip also delivers fresh floss, toothpaste, mouthwash, and gum refills every 3 months starting at $7. With stylish and affordable electric brushes starting at just $25, you won't be paying through the teeth for better oral care. On top of your brushing, you can upgrade your Quip with a smart motor to track and improve your brushing with the free Quip app. And if you go to quip.com/rivalry right now, you'll get 20% off any electric toothbrush, mint, gum dispenser, or water flosser. That's 20% off any electric toothbrush, mint, gum dispenser, or water flosser at getquip.com/rivalry, spelled GETQUIP.com/rivalry. Quip, the good habits company.
I know cold turkey sounds good and it's great on a sandwich, but Cold turkey is no way to break your bad habits. That's why today we're talking about our sponsor, Fume. Not everything in a bad habit is wrong, okay? So instead of a drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from your habit? Easy. Fume is an innovative, award-winning flavored air device that does just that. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. I personally think that the Fume looks chic. Like it looks like really cool. Like you look dope holding it in your hand. And the flavors are really good and it always hits the right spot. Stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Fume is easy. Fume has served over 150,000 customers and it has thousands of success stories, and there's no reason that can't be you, Miss Thing. Join Fume in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head to tryfume.com and use code RIVALRY to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfum.com and use code RIVALRY to save an additional 10% off your order today. Head to tryfume.com/rivalry and use code RIVALRY to save an additional 10% off your order today.
Bitch,
Wait,
have you
before you do
heard
no question.
the Keke Palmer stuff?
Okay, so let me see if I have this. I'm not really up on my celebrity gossip right now, but it seems like Keke Palmer and the father of her children, her child,
Darius Jackson,
just one
her
child.
child. Yeah, one child.
The father of her child is they after he publicly shamed her on the internet for
Or
wearing
the usher.
a see-through dress to an Usher concert or
Mm-hmm.
to um they seem to have broken up, or I don't know, they may have broken up at the time, and then now his brother has come forward and said that Keke Palmer is like one of the most selfish people he's ever met in his life on Twitter. And
After
then
Keke had already, she filed a restraining order because she was being abused by him.
against the brother,
No, against her ex
the
boyfriend
father,
Darius, the father. Yeah,
and then Keke Palmer's mother took to the internet to be like, I know you ain't talking.
right.
I know you didn't just call somebody manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
This got to be one. This got to be a bit. Somebody say psych. Somebody say
Punked.
psych, please. Say
Yeah,
punked. Say punked,
yeah.
please.
But like, there's all these like videos. Well, there's still shots of the video of him like apparently like hemming her up and choking her up, and she came with this account.
What?
Yes, that he like flipped her over a couch. Like he was like physically abusing her. I
And
know.
there's videos of it.
There's stills because I don't think the actual video is not, but there are stills of the video because they're for legal reasons. I don't think that they can put the whole thing out for whatever reason. But like, yeah, Keke was like, he did these things to me, and he
Do you
threatened
still
to
have cameras
kill
up in your house?
himself. Huh?
Do you still have cameras up in your house? Like filming
Not
your living
in-
room and stuff?
No, I don't have them anymore. Since I moved, since I don't live alone anymore, I don't. When I lived alone, I did.
What if Andy tried to hem you up one day?
Rob, again, I will literally tell him, I don't like your haircut, and I finish him. Finish him.
Damn, your shoes smell kind of funny. Anyway,
Yeah, that's so sad. I
no,
feel so.
that's very upsetting. I'm sorry. I hate that she's going. You know, there's. Do you know Matt? Can you Google this? He's a Canadian commentator who's really misogynistic. His name was like Matt something, not Matt Walsh. Maybe it's not Matt. Canadian.
Matt
He's
Rogers.
the prove me wrong guy. He's the prove me wrong guy. Type in prove me wrong college campus. It's that guy. Some footage showed up of him like just
Jacob, you got to
doing
mute,
like
babe.
the most intense mental, not the most intense. I don't know. I don't want to try to scale things and compare things, but like it's very intense mental abuse of his wife, who is, by the way, fully pregnant. And she's like, I just want to like drive to the store to get us some food. And he's like, well, what if I need the
Steven
car?
Crowder.
Steven Crowder, thank you. Steven Crowder. And she's like, well, he's like, well, what if I need the car? You're just gonna leave me behind? And it's like, and it's like literally, she just like, I just need to drive the car by the way, this man makes a lot of money. They can afford 2 cars, first of all.
Right.
But like the video, the home videos of him like belittling and like gaslighting and like mentally abusing this woman who is like begging for crumbs to eat while she's pregnant. is wild, especially when he's one of the folks who's like, men should be this and men should do this, and this video comes out of him just being monstrous to his wife, pregnant wife. I can't imagine getting someone pregnant and not being as nice as humanly possible.
Right. Do you think you're ever going to reach a point where you're going to make people sign NDAs to hang out with you?
Maybe I might.
There's a part of me now. I'm like, if I have like a big part of my house, should I make people sign an NDA to come over to my house? I don't know, because
I'm
I just
not
feel like
signing. I'm not signing shit.
then you're
First of
not
all,
coming.
it's for everybody else.
Then you're not coming.
Make that clear.
How you gonna hate from outside the club when you can't even get in?
Bitch, how can I get in when I'm not even trying? When I'm not even trying, I didn't even show up, baby. I'm not outside begging to hang out at your NDA party with 3 people. You, Patty, and Andy spinning in a circle, and Biscuit or whatever his fucking name is.
We're the new throuple. Bob
Potato.
Bob and the firm are out. Me and the team are in, honey.
Patty getting wrecked, honey.
Oh my God. That seems like an HR violation. Please don't say that. Oh my God. Jesus. Lord.
What's our next question?
So
wait, pause it real quick. Can I tell you a quick story?
For 2 years.
Quick story.
Yeah.
Pause it. So there's a lot of tall people on this tour. Most of them in the crew. And there's this we had a charter flight. So basically the whole plane was just all Madonna people. There's like 200 people on this tour. All Madonna people, right? So we're on there. So in the exit row.
Really quick, I have a question. How does it happen? So do you think they contact the airline, be like, we need this, or they just book they just go on a flight hopper and they just book all 200 flights?
No, I think so. We've done 2 flights now. One of them was just on a Delta flight or KLM, Air France, and the other one was a charter, meaning like you basically rent a plane. There are companies who will just charter an entire bus, like when you charter a cruise ship.
Got it. Okay.
So there are companies who own planes and who just like your whole company can buy the whole plane. So we're on the plane, and because it's a charter flight, all the seats are exactly the same. There's no first class. Every seat is the exact same seat. So Lindsay, our tour manager, has booked all of the tall people in the exit row. And I'm the shortest of the tall people. I am 6'2". The tallest guy on our tour, I think, is 6'9" or 6'8".
What the fuck is he doing? He dancing?
He's a camera operator. So if you ever come to see the show, he's operating the camera. If you're on stage, he's not operating that camera. He's operating that one. There's one there, and there's one right there. You can't miss him. He is gigantic. Really tall, really slim. Nick, shout out to Nicholas. Anyway, so we're all on the row. It's me, this other like one of the sound techs, a couple of crew members, all in this row together, and we all know there's 2 rows. We're all the tall people, and there's this guy named Courtney who's another camera operator. There's one camera operator during the show. He's 5'5", 5'6", and I looked down and Courtney's in the row. I said, "Courtney, are you in the right row?" And Courtney was like, "Yeah, this is my seat." And I was like, "Courtney, I just don't feel like you're in the right. I feel like you're in Nick's seat because Nick's the only one who's not here, who's tall. I just feel like that's Nick's seat." He was like, "This is my seat. I don't know what to tell you." So then Nick shows up. Nick's walking through through the plane. You know what I mean?
This Nick is the 6'9" guy.
Yeah. Of course, Courtney's in his seat. So when Courtney stands up, because Courtney's at the window seat, so the first 2 have to get up. So it is just 6'5", 6'6", 5'6", 6'8", and he's watching him stand between these gigantic men. I was like, I feel like I've seen this video.
Have you? Oh, Bob, you need to. Are you watching Gen V?
I haven't watched it in a couple episodes because I'm hooked on House of Villains.
Gen V it's better than The Boys, because The Boys got so formulaic.
Watch your mouth. Watch your motherfucking. Don't
every season is
like that ever again.
Every season is Homelander is too powerful. We have to stop him every season, and he's never stopped.
Well, you can't stop him within the first couple seasons. You know what I don't like about Gen V?
What?
I'm just gonna say it.
The
This
period
is probably
powers?
gonna get. This is not good.
I don't think so. I think there is some
I
overacting,
also
but I
don't think
think
it's, I also don't think it's good writing. I'm like, did they write this
really.
during the strike? Was this written during the strike? Because this writing
No,
is not
I
great.
think the protagonist, the main girl who was on Sabrina, I think she's great.
You know, one of the main lines, from not main lines, but one of the main TikTok sounds right now is from Homelander, where he goes,
What
"Ashley, look at me."
Homelander, that actor that plays him is fucking insane. He's a great actor. He's
Anthony Starr.
he's
You know, he
fucking
got into a
scary.
fight in a bar and was like, kind of went Homelander.
Really?
Like he got into a fight in a bar and he was like, "Do you know who you're fucking with?"
Was it in Russia? And they start shooting people in their legs?
No, I think it was I would think it was in these United States of America. You know who the real Homelander is? Ezra
Who?
Miller.
Ezra Miller is very Homelander.
He got into a bar fight with somebody in Spain, and he said, "You don't know who you mess with. You don't know who I am and what you've done."
Y'all gonna
That's
gag
what
when laser beam just came out his eye. He's fucking roasting bitches.
Yeah, he's like FX where, bitch, FX where, honey.
He just
I mean,
slicing.
spoiler alert. But in the last season when he shot that guy, and spoiler alert. All right, you had your time. When he shot that guy in the face at the end of the last season,
I don't remember.
and then people cheered, I was like, this
He
is
shot him with a gun.
with his lasers
No,
right
with
in
his
the face.
eyes.
I don't
So what
remember.
happened was the guy was like, "You freak," and he threw a water bottle at his son.
Oh, yeah.
And then Homelander was like, boom, and he just blew his head up in front of everyone, which is like the one thing we were all counting on was the fact that Homelander won't go crazy in front of a crowd because of his public image, but then he went crazy in front of a crowd and said, "Fuck the public image." So we were like, well, then what power do we have now? And now he's alt-right. Now he's alt-right, which makes it even scarier. Obviously, he was dating a literal Nazi
Yeah.
in season 2.
Well, this is my power. This is my
Is that
problem.
one?
He's so over. He's OP'd. He's OP'd boots. Like he's like
He's not any more overpowered than Superman or Omni-Man. But
right,
it's but it's because he's a bad guy.
right. But I'm saying, but people. That's the argument. Superman is. I mean, the only thing that can stop Superman is fucking kryptonite.
You know who's actually really overpowered, but in a way that you wouldn't expect?
Who?
The Joker is overpowered.
How is he overpowered?
In the realm that the Joker's fighting in, he's completely overpowered because he's fighting an opponent who literally cannot kill, or his rule, he won't kill. As a rule, he won't kill. You know what I mean? And the Joker seems to have like this infinite level of wisdom and tactical skills, and he has no empathy. So I feel like because the Joker has no empathy or sympathy for anyone, he will turn on Harley Quinn. You can't use leverage. You can't use people as leverage because he doesn't care about anyone. He doesn't even care about himself. He will put himself in harm's way. So in that regard, he's overpowered because he has no weakness except killing him, and no one can kill, and he
That's
won't
a
be
hot
killed.
take. I think that maybe I forget me. Jacob may correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure in DC Smash Bros. 5, that comic book, I think like someone from his past comes about, and we find the Joker's one weakness. It's the one person he truly cares about.
It's when you don't laugh at his jokes. Honestly, that would kill me. I'd be like,
Oh,
I'm done, y'all.
we know.
Hang it up flat screen. Hang it up flat screen. Luckily, I've never had that problem.
I used to come to Barracuda. I've seen it.
First of all, I used to slay Barracuda, honey. SLEIGH.
Yeah, kill it. You killed it. All right, you killed it dead.
Let's take the next question.
Ava Monet. So my boyfriend and I have been together for 2 years and we live in New York. And recently he decided that he wants to do drag. So
Break
now
up.
he's going to all of these different drag competitions throughout the city. And I love him very much, but it's also a lot. No shade. Some of these shows are just not very good. It's a lot of amateur drag queens, people who are just starting and figuring it out. I want to be supportive, but it is a lot to just go out to these shows with him every night, 3-4 times a week. How do I be the best supportive drag boyfriend, but also not let it take over my life and have my own life? And how do I set boundaries, and what's a good boundary to set while still being supportive of my man/woman?
Is it my go?
I don't know, but you can go.
First of all, there are no drag boyfriends. There are only drag husbands. Even if you're not married, you're a drag husband. It's just kind of like the lingo. You're a drag husband. And it sounds like you just don't love drag, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, because part of loving drag, for me anyway, this is just for me. I'm actually really putting a lot of my own. I'm projecting here, but for me, part of loving drag is really loving when it's bad, when it's good, when it's amateur. I love an amateur drag show. When a drag show is bad, I am still having so much fucking fun. When a drag show is great, I am having so much fucking fun. I can really enjoy some amateur drag. Some of my favorite drag is amateur night, actually. I gotta say, something about the desire to want to do it, and just like the tenacity, even though it's just so fucking uncoordinated and sloppy, and just obvious mistakes, obvious mistakes that seem like, how do you not know that? I remember one time this queen came in and her lashes were on upside down. No, not upside down, backwards. Now, putting your
The
lashes on
big
upside
part
down
was
is one
here.
thing. Your lashes are supposed to go like this, but this would be upside down, where they go down like that. But she had them on backwards, meaning the free part was glued to her eye,
Oh,
and the I
that
and we
person's
were
just a
all
fucking
like,
idiot. That person's just a fucking idiot.
how is your lash on back? This is, I've seen a couple upside down lashes, but like backwards, this is crazy. But honestly, that was such a key. And it was so wild. And the thing about drag queens is all of us need assistance, because doing drag is hard. Just zipping yourself up is hard. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
especially in these baby drag queens, they don't have the skill set to be independent yet. There are times where where I would be getting in drag, I would go all the way to Barracuda from 106th Street, and I wouldn't be zipped up until I got there, because I couldn't reach my zipper. I had to take the train all the way there with a jacket on, and then when I get there, I'd be like, "Can you zip me up, please? This is crazy." You know what I mean? And maybe what your friend can do is just find another drag queen who wants to
Friend,
do it as much as
damn,
he does.
downgrade.
I mean, but
He said it was his boyfriend.
no, I said, oh, your boyfriend. Sorry, maybe your boyfriend can find a friend who wants to do drag as much as he does, or because there are people who want to hang out with drag queens and go to the bars and get the free drinks and hang out in the back, but they don't want to do drag. That was Alfredo back in the day. You know
Girl.
what I mean? Who's now a drag? They usually end up becoming drag queens way down the line. But there's someone out there who will want to do that, and that way you can still hang out and when you want to, but they'll have a friend. 'Cause there is someone out there who wants to hang out at the clubs with them, but doesn't want to get up in drags. What do you think, Mom?
Yeah, I think that you're not obligated to like drag as much as your boyfriend does, and that's fine. I think that probably since your boyfriend is just starting out, the comfort of having you like ride the train with them and having that built-in comfortability because you guys share a life together, that's probably what they're really clinging on to. And I do think there is some merit in finding another drag queen or another friend that's really into drag, as much as they are. But I think a healthy boundary to set is like, babe, I cannot go out every night. I love you, but I do not love drag as much as you. I can commit to like maybe committing to come into one show with you a week or maybe two. But going out like also these shows be late. Queens will stretch an amateur night out to within an inch of his life, right? The show starts at 10 o'clock to make people stay there for the competition to vote and stuff. Sometimes you're not leaving the bar until like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I don't know if you have like a regular 9 to 5 job or whatever your job is, then the next day you're fucking exhausted because you have to keep your regular job. So I understand how exhausting that could be. So I think committing to or setting a boundary, like I will commit to come to one or two, but I can't come every night. I love you, but I am not in love with drag as much as you are. I'm not a drag queen, but I love that you love this thing. So I want to support you the best I can. And what I can give right now is committing to every Thursday, I'm going to come out to see you at Star Search. And maybe you guys can find some other drag things to bond over, right? Watching Drag Race together, or if your partner's trying to learn how to sew too, maybe taking a sewing class together, or like watch YouTube videos and like try to learn. Maybe you might love sewing too. There are other aspects of drag that you can involve yourself that don't require you going out with your partner all the time. and that you can engage them in. Maybe they want to start YouTube content. Help them film the videos, edit. I don't know, different things.
Having a partner that can contribute to your drag is top tier. I'm telling y'all, having a boyfriend or drag husband who styles wigs, who takes
I can't confirm.
pictures, who makes costumes. When I tell you this shit is thoroughly good, I cannot recommend it enough. I really can't recommend it enough. Drag husbands start making jewelry. They have a skill that contributes to the machine, and it is really a way to bond. Now it is also sometimes a way to be annoyed as hell with each other too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But especially, if
that's
the
not my
drag
experience.
if the drag becomes part of how you're paying your bills, really, especially if the drag becomes part of how you're paying your bills, and you're like, well, baby, this is keeping the roof over our head. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
This is putting food on the table. So let's find a way together to contribute to this thing that we're both benefiting from.
Yeah.
But that's also, I mean, me and Jacob live together, and we are have been partners for 6 years.
Yeah, it'll be 6 in December.
Yeah, it's not 6 yet. Calm down.
Did you do your left eyebrow?
Yeah. No, I just did this one. I kind of stopped it because I couldn't. I can't.
I thought
Wow,
about getting my eyebrows.
you know I'm sensitive about that. You're gonna bring that up right now? You really
I
be
know that you're
playing.
sensitive about doing one eyebrow.
You know that I'm sensitive about that.
Specific about your left eyebrow. I thought about
Yes.
getting my eyebrows microbladed, but I think I would look so crazy with eyebrows. Like if
I
I have eyebrows the size of yours on my head, that would look crazy. Because by the way, guys, when I tell you guys I can't grow eyebrows, this is me. I have not shaved my eyebrows in months. So this is the fullest my eyebrows can grow, and this is not from shaving them. This is just all I have to offer. I'm gonna get as close as I can. This is my eyebrows at full bushiness. That is all I have to offer to the world, y'all. It is, and people think it's crazy that I don't really grow eyebrows. And I'm like, I've never really had them. Never really had them. But when I was on Drag
laser
Race,
hair removal?
no, I just don't really grow eyebrows. When I was on Drag Race, I was not shaving my eyebrows, and I had never shaved my eyebrows until I got off Drag Race. So what you're seeing on Drag Race, that is 29 years of growing my eyebrows and never doing anything to them besides just doing makeup over them.
Damn.
I just can't really grow
Gina.
eyebrows. So I think I would look weird with eyebrows because I'm just so used to not seeing myself with them.
But you had those lace front ones you were doing for a while, so that's what it looked like.
No, I wasn't doing lace front. I wasn't.
Didn't you have lace front eyebrows for a second? Like
For Mr. Lies.
I had these lace eyebrows in the home that I was going to start doing for drag, but I never actually put them on my face. I just had them, but they were just pinned to. I think you just kept seeing them pinned to this one wig head, but I never actually put them on though.
Oh, okay.
But I kind of do want a drag lace brow though,
like plastique.
But hers look like human brows. I want them like you know how my drag brows are, like they're like that big.
Yeah. I was going through some pictures, some of your pictures with someone the other day, because I was really, really tickled about you when you being like, you ever look at Trixie making like this is crazy? I was like, Bob has some nerve. And I was going through your pictures. Bob, at some points, your eyes, your makeup is bigger than Trixie's.
When? I would love to see one of these pictures. Wait, were you going through on my Facebook, on my Instagram? Where were you? When?
Instagram.
On my, you talking about Bob the drag queen? Who you think you're on the phone with? You think you're on the phone with Kim Chi right now? Are you on the phone with Kim Chi?
Currently, your most recent one.
This is not bigger than Trixie's eye makeup, is it?
Bob,
I mean, this is pretty big.
Bob, this is bigger than 1,000% bigger than Trixie's makeup, for sure.
No, bigger than this craziness.
Yes, Bob.
We've been giving Trixie too much free press on this show. Did Trixie talk about us this much? Damn.
Well, I think
living rent free.
We've covered all the advice.
We never had Trixie on the podcast.
We should have her.
Yeah, and we're friends with Trixie. Why haven't we ever had her on the podcast?
Yeah, we were at that damn motel preview. She would have come on with this motherfucking podcast. Shit.
Yeah, we should. Did we even make it in the episode?
Do you what?
Did we even make it in the
we did.
episode?
Oh, I
We
didn't
did.
see it.
You
I
did.
don't remember.
Oh yeah, so this is our formal invite to Trixie. I'll text her right now. I'm gonna say, Trixie, we gotta get you to the pod sometime.
Trixelin.
I-
We heard that you need help promoting some of your stuff. We'll let you come on the podcast to do a little promotion.
We both done her podcast.
Yeah, I did Bald and the Beautiful.
Yeah, we should have Trixie over. Who else
That
should we
she
have?
only did.
We should have.
I was talking to Mick and Violet. We should really do the wife swap thing. I think those would be really fun episodes. We all scramble up. Race Chaser.
What's stopping us?
Nothing's stopping us. We can.
It would be me and Mick and you and Violet.
I'm gonna put us in a group chat with them right now before I forget, or one of us forgets.
So
although
me and Mick
you're
will do
allegedly and you're allegedly in Europe, so who knows if you're gonna answer?
Me and Mick will do sibling gorgery, and you and
No,
Vi will do
it's
no
gonna
rival.
be me and Mick and you and Vi.
Okay, I like Violet. I love Violet.
Okay, no, then I want to do with Violet then.
Okay, then you can. I like them. I get along with them both.
Let's coordinate wife swap. Okay, sent.
So we got it, and we got it. We should get we should have BB on the pod.
Oh Lord, BB mother.
We're gonna have to get BB. BB doesn't strike me as the type to have a setup at home.
Wow, drag her.
But BB. BB is not the queen of technology. Let's keep it a buck one day. Let's keep it a buck. Don't fake the funk. BB not about to be like, why don't you go to my podcast setup, darling?
One of my favorite things is doing anything with Peppermint. And just first of all, she had these fucking goddess curtains behind her. She has a fan creating wind in front of her. Peppermint's entire setup is just this. It's like this to be a sound.
Now, Pep is the queen of technology. If you all want to see me and Pep's podcast, which is called Town Hall, a Black Queer podcast, it is available on my YouTube page, where we have it's a community-based podcast. So it's not just me and Pep talking. It's not like Sibling Rivalry. It's more like me and Pep talking in between guests who are sharing their experiences through poetry and through storytelling and through interviews. And we have some really fun episodes. We've done 2 seasons now, so go check us out at blackqueertownhall.org.
Do you remember when I was talking to Violet and we were all in Palm Springs, and I was talking about this. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, where are you guys at in your pod? She's like, oh, we just started a new season. I was like, oh, how do y'all do season? She's like, when we just stopped recording. I was like, girl, we know that story. That was us the first couple of years.
We're still on season 3. Season 3 has been going on for I think
This is season
4 years. We're in season 4?
This is season 4.
Yeah.
How many episodes are in season 4?
Girl, it's over 100 for sure.
It's great. Yeah, this is Town Hall is more structured. Town Hall is 6 episodes per season. It's much more structured over at Town Hall.
Wow. So you give Town Hall, interesting. Good to know.
We should also it's also having so many guests, it's hard to like not have them that structured. We should also have Ocean Kelly on the pod. We need to have so many people up there.
I love Ocean.
What's your problem with Ocean Kelly?
I would love to have
You
Ocean.
intimidated, you skirt.
Why do you like to pit Black queer people against each other? Why do you do that? Just curious.
You're afraid of Ocean Kelly.
Just curious. Why you like to pit Black queer artists against each other?
It's you.
You're sick.
It's specifically you.
Get well soon, bitch. You're sick.
Specifically you.
Get well soon, whore.
And I will pit you against anyone, honey. Because I want everyone to see the real Monet.
McGoy.
The real Monet exchange.
Can I just tell you, I miss the days of like when your parents would like schedule all your things, like your doctor's appointment. Like having to do that as an adult is so annoying. It's so annoying. I hate it. Having to schedule it because it's that time to like toward the end of the year. I do all my checkups. I do it twice a year in the spring and in the winter. It's just so annoying.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I just hate it. I just thought I was like, we're ending this. I was like, I have a doctor's thing at 3, and I have another thing with the cardiologist at 4, and I'm like, ugh. That's
just never go to the doctor again.
Right, I should.
I spent years not going to the doctor or paying taxes.
And how did that work out for you?
My teeth fell out, and I ended up owing several years in back taxes. You have any other questions? But what you're not getting is that I had a long break of not having to do it.
Dental hygiene, honestly, it really I don't know, because I'm getting older. You're gonna think I'm doing a bit. I'm being extra. I really find it very sexy.
Do you have like a dentist kink or something?
I don't know. When I hear like seeing someone like floss or like to go taking care of the teeth, I find that to be sexy. I don't know what is that called? Is that some type of sexual? Am I an
Maybe you're into teeth.
orthosexual?
Maybe you're into like teeth and stuff. Maybe you kind of get a bit out of seeing people like pick their teeth and wiggle with their teeth and stuff.
I am into hands.
I
That's a very big thing. Hands are very important to me.
I found out things that I'm attracted to, or that I was like, oh, that did something for me out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, I did not expect this to do something for me, but it really did something.
Can you give us a little peek behind the curtain? What?
Yeah, I went to a Sailor Moon party, and I was like, oh, seeing like faggy guys dressed like Sailor Moon is great. Great. Seeing faggy guys dressed like Sailor Moon is delicious.
Work.
Wonderful.
Hands,
I can't recommend it enough.
hands are a big thing too. Hands are really, but that's always been a thing for me. Hands have always been a turn on, for sure.
Also, not wearing deodorant and like smelling someone's armpits is nice.
I'm into armpits too, but it's a fine line between just normal, like straight from the gym, and funk. I don't want funk, but I like a little. I just came from the gym and I smelled a little. I've been working out, but I don't want you. I don't want to smell like bo, like onions. I think that's nasty. But a nice little. I think it's hot. Yeah,
I like funk. I like bo. I like a
like
little oniony.
funky. Like you smell like onions. Like you smell musty. You think that's sexy?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. What I don't find sexy is like smelling deodorant in your armpits. That is not hot to me.
I mean, smelling clean is always a yes, but a little. I think it's sexy too, but not funky. I can't do funky. What
I don't
about
think smelling deodorant.
What
is
about in the
equates to
between me
smelling
down
clean. I
there?
feel like you have it smell. I don't think that smelling. I don't think having deodorant in your armpits equates to smelling clean. I think that it's actually more clean to have nothing in your armpits than it is to have deodorant in your armpits.
Well, to each his own. That's to you, bitch. I think I find that to be clean.
But like, what is? How do you define clean? What is clean?
Clean, like you smell like you were fresh out of the shower, and there's like a little in there, a little deodorant. That's clean. I think that's sexy.
Okay, I'm not telling you to not find it sexy. I'm just saying I'm not trying to get you to not find what you're saying. I'm just literally just stating my case. And what I'm saying is I don't understand why it's like I don't get how if you get out of the shower and you scrub your body and you have like a little bit of smell on you, you are still clean. You just got out of the shower, like you're literally clean.
Yeah,
like you're
and having
literally as
deodorant
clean
is
as you can
also
be.
clean. Yeah, I think adding the deodorant too. I think that's hot too. But what about the between me down there? Like, also, I mean, I don't think people should. I mean, I'm not into products down there, but if there's like a little, I just came from the gym, I can get into that. But if it's like like musty, like you've been sweating and it's like it's been sitting there, I can't get into that. But a little, I worked out like about an hour ago and I haven't showered yet. I think that's hot.
I don't like the smell of soap down there.
Yeah,
I don't.
no.
I find that unattractive. Smelling like some sort of a soap on your crotch to me is unsexy, personally.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna like kick you out of bed if you have deodorant on or if you have soap on your crotch. But I also like, but I just don't. I don't like. I'm not necessarily interested in like you showering right before I got there. I would love to have somehow just if you just would have already showered earlier today. And like if we're at the club together and we're dancing all night long and we go home,
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna suck your dick immediately. I'm not gonna tell you to shower. If we're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
doing
yeah,
mouth
yeah.
stuff, I will be even if I know you are sweaty, I will be sucking your dick or eating your pussy immediately.
Well, that's always the case because some guys with foreskin, they have to like it just gets build up down there and they have to shower, or else you're gonna be having, you may be having a little smegma with your dick sucking, or it might be like a little. It
But
depends on
also
like.
wiggling a little bit of, I mean, trigger warning everyone here, but like wiggling out a little bit of running water over your dick to get the dick cheese out is not the same as like scrubbing yourself with soap and water.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, some people
You
have
know
to
what I
give
mean?
it a little rinse because of foreskin, whatever. Which did you hear?
A
There's a
rinse
new
versus
thing.
a soap and water wash is two different things.
There's this new thing of guys trying to get their foreskin back. So they're doing this surgery now where they do an incision and they put this thing to like pull your skin down to make it more like to give you like a little hood. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, my ex roommate used to really be into trying to get his foreskin back. It was like a whole journey.
Did he
He
get
was
the
like,
surgery?
it was like a weighted thing back then, but I don't know if he ever actually got around to doing it. But he was really into like, I would like to get my foreskin back, and like I'm mad that I feel like I was like robbed of my foreskin without my permission, and I would like to have foreskin.
Bitch, there is nothing like a big, nasty, uncut dick. Ooh, I don't know.
Can you define nasty?
Like just like a big, heavy, hefty dick that's uncut.
You know what's really
Just looking at you like a
pretty in a pussy? What's really pretty in a pussy is if your legs are closed,
uh-huh.
right? Like your knees are together,
Uh-huh.
and you have like big pussy lips. You can see the pussy from through the legs. Make any sense?
Like, so do they have a little thigh gap, or it's like, or the vulva is like spilling out from even the legs?
I mean,
Are
maybe a
the
thigh
legs
gap, but it's really
touching?
the legs are touching. Yes, legs are touching. Yes,
Like by the crotch, or you mean just the knees? Like the legs are touching by the
like
crotch.
knees are touching. Like you're like you. There's all you see is like thighs and like pussy.
So
So
there's a
are you
little
looking
thigh
at this
gap.
from the front or the back?
I'm looking at so I'm facing you. We're facing each other, right? But now you're laying down, so you're looking at the ceiling. I'm looking at your knees, and then you lift their knees up, and their legs are good. So you're seeing like ankles,
Oh, so you
knees,
underneath a little
right?
bit. Got it. Got it.
So
Got it. Got it.
basically from the back, basically, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's hot. I
I
mean,
think what's really
that's
pretty with penises. I think what's really pretty with penises, although I wouldn't want to like put this. Not that I wouldn't, but like it's not the optimal to like engage with. But if it's like curving in the direction of your leg, if it like is on your leg
a slight
and it
curve.
is
Yeah,
shaped,
yes, yes, yes.
but like it's stuck to the leg,
What?
like it is curved onto the leg, like in the shape of your
Yeah.
thigh. Yeah, but the best one for sucking is curved down.
Yeah.
That is the.
Oh yeah, curve down, bitch. Bitch, I'm going all night, honey. Just
Oh yeah, so easy. And a, and and a,
I
and a
will.
belly and a belly slapper. A belly slapper is cute, but it's not easy to, because if you try to suck a belly slapper, you'd be like, God damn, get
Girl,
this shit.
but then you're forced to 69 it, because then that's the best way to make it
Yeah,
curve down, basically. Which
yeah, but you be
I'm
having
not
to be like,
opposed to. Oh,
damn,
sucking the dick while somebody's eating your ass is everything. Sucking a dick while your ass is being ate is everything. Everything. Also, getting my dick sucked from the back, bitch.
from the
Cunt.
back, bitch. All right, the last 5 minutes of the podcast got incredibly graphic. And now I'm going to eat my KFC from the trash. Good night, everyone. Oh, shout out.
I
Hey,
feel like
quick
we
shout
talked
out.
about that on the last episode, so they have no context for that.
Wait, quick
What?
shout out to
He talked
quick
about the
shout out.
KFC on the last episode, so people
Oh, I
have
forgot.
Oh.
people at the
So
gym.
quick shout out, by the way. I just want to do a quick shout out to anyone wearing a blue hoodie right now. Shout out to everyone wearing a blue hoodie as you listen to this. All right, now goodbye.
That's no one, by the way. And y'all, but the chicken, Bob had some chicken sitting on his that he ate. He finished. He thought he was full. He put it outside his door, and in the last podcast, he was like, "I think I want that chicken back." So he went to go and get the chicken, and it was still there, and he's gonna eat it now.
Doesn't it look like the Colonel's bolo tie? Doesn't it look like a little stick body?
TikTok taught us that. You ain't learned that. TikTok taught you that. So stop it.
I didn't say I made it up. I never said I made it up, Monet. Damn, you are such a hater. You are like the definition of a hater. It's kind of like embarrassing, actually. Like how excited you were to try to embarrass me. Like you were like salivating, foaming at the mouth at the attempt the sad attempt
Why
to try to
you
bring
why
me
do you
down a
always have
peg.
to why do you always have to animalize me? Foaming at the mouth,
But
big stupid looking
I
Saint
promise you
Bernard.
this.
What is it? What is your
I
issue?
promise you this, Monet. No matter how many pegs you take me down, I will never be on your level. Honey, you can
That
take
was
every
good.
rung out of the ladder. I will never make it down to your level, honey. And on
That
that
was
note, thanks for
good. That
coming
was
on
good.
my show.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Goodbye.
Goodbye.